In a town like Genoa City, secrets are practically currency, but every so often, one bombshell is big enough to blow the whole place to smithereens. According to Inside Buzz, The Young and the Restless is about to unleash a jaw-dropping twist that centers around none other than the fiercely ambitious and dangerously charming Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. And trust us, this one is just another love triangle or corporate betrayal. It's a secret that's about to turn multiple lives upside down and ignite a chain reaction of chaos that no one will see coming. Audra's web of deception, the calm before the storm. Audra Charles has always been a master of reinvention. From her early days working with Tucker McCall to her current position at Newman Media, she's proven that she's as resourceful as she is ruthless. She knows how to play the game, and more importantly, how to win it. But this time, Audra's greatest strength might also become her undoing. Rumor has it that Audra's latest scheme involves something, or someone, from her past that she's kept hidden even from her closest allies. Whispers around Genoa City suggest that she's been hiding a secret so monumental that it could unravel everything she's built. But what could possibly make the unflappable Audra Charles lose control? Let's just say it's not business this time. It's deeply personal. The secret no one saw coming. Sources close to the show hint that Audra's secret involves a connection to one of Genoa City's most powerful families. Whether it's the Newmans, the Abbotts, or even the McCalls, fans are buzzing with theories. Could she be related to someone in town, someone she's been manipulating for months without them even knowing? There's a particularly juicy theory that Audra may have a hidden child, one she's been keeping secret to protect from dangerous figures in her past. If that's true, the child's father could be a familiar face, and that revelation could send shockwaves through every corner of Genoa City. Imagine the fallout if that child turned out to be connected to one of the major families. Say, a Newman heir no one knew existed, or a long-lost connection to Tucker himself. It would explain Audra's desperate attempts to maintain power and control, and her occasional flickers of vulnerability beneath the ice-cold exterior. A dangerous game with Tucker McCall. Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John, knows Audra better than anyone, maybe too well. Their complicated past is built on manipulation, mutual respect, and just enough chemistry to keep things interesting. But if Tucker finds out that Audra's been keeping something from him, something that could change his life forever, he won't take it lightly. Tucker's recent attempts to rebuild his relationship with Devon Hamilton could crumble in an instant if this secret ties back to him. He's spent years trying to repair his image, but one revelation from Audra could drag him back into scandal and ruin everything. And here, where it gets even messier. If Audra's secret threatens both Tucker and Devon, she could find herself with not one but two powerful enemies determined to expose her. The Audra-Kyle connection, a house of cards ready to fall. Of course, no story in Genoa City is complete without a romantic entanglement, and Audra's fling with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, is a ticking time bomb of its own. Their steamy alliance has already caused plenty of whispers, but if Kyle discovers the truth about Audra's secret, he might regret ever getting involved with her. Kyle, still reeling from his complicated dynamic with Summer and his place at Jabot, could find himself manipulated in ways he never saw coming. Audra knows exactly how to use her charm to get what she wants, but even she might not be prepared for the emotional chaos that follows once her secret spills out. Could Kyle be part of the reason she's kept this truth hidden? Or worse, could he somehow be connected to it without realizing it? Victoria Newman smells trouble. If there's one person who won't let a threat to Newman Media slide, it's Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel. Audra's position at the company has always been shaky, and Victoria's no fool. She knows when someone's hiding something. As Audra's secret begins to bubble to the surface, Victoria could very well be the one to uncover it first. And if she does, you can bet she'll use it to her full advantage. Victoria has played her fair share of games in both business and love, but she's also fiercely protective of the Newman legacy. If Audra's secret endangers the family, especially Nate or her father Victor's empire, she'll have no problem taking her down publicly. The question is, Will Victoria act out of loyalty or revenge? Nate Hastings gets caught in the crossfire. And speaking of Victoria, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, might find himself trapped in the middle of this mess. He's already earned a reputation for mixing business with pleasure, and if Audra's secret puts Newman Media at risk, he'll be forced to choose sides once again. Nate has tried to rebuild his credibility after betraying Devon, but if he sides with Audra or hides what he knows, he could destroy what little trust he's regained. Worse, if Audra's secret affects someone close to him, it might expose just how deep her manipulation goes. The fallout, Genoa City in chaos. When the truth finally explodes, and it will expect the fallout to touch nearly every major family in town, the Newmans will scramble to contain the damage. The Abbotts will question Kyle's judgment. Tucker will likely go on a warpath. And Audra, she'll have to face the truth she's spent years running from. But don't expect her to go quietly. Audra Charles isn't the type to crumble under pressure. She's the type to strike back harder. If cornered, she could expose other people's secrets to deflect attention, weaponize information, or even make alliances with enemies to survive. In classic Genoa City fashion, this twist might even lead to new alliances forming out of the wreckage. Imagine Audra teaming up with someone unexpected, perhaps Phyllis Summers or Adam Newman, to regain her footing. Together, they could create a power trio of schemers that would keep the entire city trembling. Why this twist changes everything. Audra's story has always been about control. She's built her life on being one step ahead of everyone else, never letting her emotions show, and always landing on her feet. But this twist threatens to unravel the very identity she's created. For years, she's operated under the belief that secrets are power. But as this one begins to unravel, she'll discover the painful truth that some secrets don't protect you. They own you. The beauty of this storyline lies in its potential to redefine Audra's character. It's not just about scandal, it's about vulnerability. For the first time, we might see what Audra looks like when she's forced to face her past, stripped of her armor, and fighting not just for success, but for redemption. The countdown to chaos. As the walls close in, viewers can expect a series of explosive confrontations, emotional breakdowns, and shocking alliances. This isn't just another twist, it's a seismic shift that will reshape Genoa City's power map. By the time the dust settles, relationships will be shattered, loyalties tested, and reputations destroyed. And through it all, Audra Charles will either rise from the ashes stronger than ever or become the next fallen queen of the young and the restless. One thing's certain, Genoa City will never be the same again.